Ratio and proportion. In ratio, we compare two or more quantities that have the same unit. For example, we may compare length, we may compare number of people, we may compare amount of money, and many others. So, as I said earlier, in ratio, the units are supposed to be the same. This is how we express ratio. If we are looking at the ratio of x to y, we write it as x is to y. And this is also written as x divided by y. So this is how we express ratio. If you are given the ratio 2 centimeters to 1 meter, you need to convert the units. So as you can see, the first unit or the quantity is in centimeters, the second quantity is in meters, even though both of them are looking at length. And so we need to convert one unit to be equal to the other. Or so in this case, we can convert centimeter to meter, or we can convert meter to centimeter. Now let's remember that 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meter. And so in this example, we can write 2 centimeters. Okay, so let me convert the 1 meter that I already have. Since it's just 1, converting it simply means writing it as 100 centimeters. So 2 centimeters is to 100 centimeters. So this is how it should be. And so 2 centimeters, remember, always the number that comes first, the quantity that comes first becomes our numerator, and the second one becomes our denominator. So we have 2 centimeters divided by 100 centimeters. Okay, now when you look at it, you see that we have centimeters dividing centimeters. So centimeters will cancel centimeters, giving us 2 over 100, 100. And then here too, 2 can go into 2 once and can go into 150 times. And so our final answer will be 1 over 50. And that can be expressed as 1 is to 50. Now with this, you note that when we are dealing with ratio, our answers shouldn't have units. Because the units, because they are the same, they cancel out, as it has happened here. So we see our final answer doesn't have units. That is how ratio is done. Example: in a class, there are 24 boys and 22 girls. What is the ratio of boys to girls in the class? So, our solution: the ratio of boys to girls is 24 to 22. That is the ratio of boys. So there are 24 boys to 22 girls. And when we simplify 24 to 22, we are getting 12 out of 11. And so our ratio of boys to girls is 12 is to 11. No units attached. Now we come to the second example. Kofi and Amma were given 124 oranges to share. If Kofi received 24 oranges, find the ratio of Ama's share to Kofi's share. In this example, Ama's share was not given, and so we are going to subtract Kofi's share from the total. So Ama's share will be 124 minus 24, and that will give us 100 oranges. So Ama's share is 100 oranges. Now the ratio of Ama's share to Kofi's share will be 100. Don't add the oranges because we are dealing with ratio and we don't need the units. So 100 is to 24. Now when we simplify 100 is to 24, we're going to obtain 25 to 6. And so the ratio of Ama's share to Kofi's share is 25 is to 6. Now the second part of the question says we should express Ama's share as a ratio of the total share. So it's just a form of fraction. So Ama's share is 100 out of 124. And this can be simplified into 25 out of 31. That means the ratio of Ama's share to the total number of oranges is 25 is to 31. And that's our answer. The last question. John is 9 years older than Mary. If Mary is 18 years old, find the ratio of the age of Mary to that of John. So in this example, we see that John's age was not given. It is Ama's age that is given. And John is 9 years older than Ama, which means that when you add 9 to Ama's age, we get John's age. And so Mary's age is 18 years. And so John's age will be 18 plus 9 years. So that is according to the information given. And that's the ratio of Mary's age to John's age is 18 is to 27. So when we simplify 18 to 27, 9 goes into 18 2 times, and then go into 27 3 times. So the ratio is 2 is to 3. Alright. Remember that we said in ratio we maintain the same unit. And so in a situation where you encounter different units, you have to convert the units and make them the same. So in this example A, we have 85 pesewas is to 5 Ghana cedis. We can't work with pesewas and cedis, so we need to convert one of them. And so we remember that 1 cedi is equal to 100 pesewas. So to get 5 cedis in pesewas, each cedi is 100 pesewas. So we have 5 of them. That will be 5 times 100 pesewas. And that will give us 500 pesewas. And so we have 85 pesewas is to 500 pesewas. But the units will cancel out. So we have 85 pesewas, 85 is to 500. And this can be simplified as 17 is to 100. That is when we divide through by 5. The second example, we have 5 centimeters is to 20 millimeters. Let's remember that 10 millimeters is equal to 1 centimeter. And so if we need centimeters from millimeters, we are going to divide millimeters by 10 millimeters. So we have 20 millimeters divided by 10. So that will give us 2 in centimeters. And so our answer becomes 5 centimeter is to 2 centimeters. And since the units will cancel out, our final answer becomes 5 is to 2. The third example, we have 500 grams is to 2 kilograms. And please remember, when you see the K, it means 1,000. So kg, it means 1,000 grams. So the target is actually gram, and kg is 1,000 grams. So when somebody tells you, I'll give you 10k, it means the person intends to give you 10,000. If you say 1k, 1,000. So remember that. Now we convert our kilogram to gram to make it simple for us. So we have 2 kilograms. We converting it, so 2 times 1,000 grams, and that will give us 2,000 grams. So we have 500. This time I'm not even writing the unit at all. 500 is to 2,000. And so when you simplify, you will get 1 is to 4. The next one, we have 3 kilometers. That is example D. 3 kilometers is to 600 meters. Please, let's go back to the K. Don't forget. So km means 1000 m. So 1000 meters here. And so let's convert 3k to meters. That will be 3 times 1000 meters. That will give us 3000 meters. So we have 3000 is to 600. And that will give us 5 is to 1. So this is how we do ratio. You can solve more examples, and if you encounter any challenge, link up through the WhatsApp version of Maths Class Plus.